So the nitrogen cycle is the other cycle that we look at to see how nitrogen is uploaded, if you like, or taken up by living things like plants and animals. Nitrogen is an important component part of amino acids, and they are the building blocks of proteins which are needed for growth. So nitrogen gas makes up about 80% of the whole mixture of air in our atmosphere. So if we look at that first of all, we can see that needs to be put into to be building up as the amino acids for the plants and the animals. They need the nitrogen, but they can't uptake that nitrogen as a gas. So plants obtain their nitrogen by taking in nitrates from the soil through specialised root hair cells. So if we look at this section here, we call this part nitrogen fixation, because by their special bacteria in the soil, they can fix the nitrogen or absorb it from as nitrogen gas. And they absorb that up through their root nodules into the plant itself, and that creates a nitrate. So the nitrate in the soil then is taken up by special root hairs by a process called active uptake. Active uptake is the opposite of how we've been looking at how gradients work from a high to a low concentration. Active uptake is the only one that moves any molecule from a low concentration to a high. So in this case it would be there's lots of nitrate ions in the soil and less in the root hair cells, so they're going from low to high. Active uptake needs energy. So once the plants take up this nitrate, the animals feed on that, and through death and decay they break down their body masses into ammonia compounds. This ammonia compound is then by the second stage taken up by nitrogen bacteria, which we call nitrification. So there's two ways that the nitrogen gas is converted. That's either by the nitrogen fixation bacteria, which put nitrates into the soil, and nitrification is the process where nitrogen bacteria break down the ammonia compounds and convert those into nitrates. Then we can look at the denitrification, which is a negative part of the cycle.